What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction. In this, we have India versus Pakistan. Military imbalance just got hypersonic. And this is going to be to do with the hypersonic missile that India just launched. And I believe this is going to be from how Pakistan reacted to the news of India having the hypersonic missile now. Before we dive in, if you guys happen to enjoy, please don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. Also, if you would love to support this channel by becoming a member, all you gotta do is hit that join button to receive your exclusive benefits. Let's jump right in.
India has successfully test fired its own hypersonic missile.
Now,
Fired from Dr. Kalam Island in Odisha, the missile flew at Mach 6 or 6 times the speed of sound at nearly 5,800 kilometers per hour before hitting its target. With a range of 1,500 kilometers, it can reach all of Pakistan and any Chinese military base in occupied Tibet. An Indian defense official was quoted in the Times of India saying, quote, "The flight data obtained from downrange ship stations confirm the successful terminal maneuvers and impact with high degree of accuracy," unquote. While Defense Minister Rajnath Singh termed it a historic achievement for the armed forces and the Indian defense manufacturing industry. But even before the test, New Delhi's hypersonic tech advancements caused panic across the border. Indian military power and tech has terrified Pakistan. Pakistan military experts believe Indian defense advancements have made Islamabad's army useless and outdated. As a result, Pakistan will not be a match for New Delhi's military might if another India-Pakistan war were to break out. Bankrupt Pakistan has been accused of diverting bailout money to boost its military, but that's just not enough to challenge Bharat's rapid rise.
They know now, like, it got to be terrifying because, yeah, like you said, the military, there's just no comparison at this point. There's no way that Pakistan's military could compete with India's in any way, shape, or form. And so they see India continuing to get even stronger, and there's like, we can't do nothing about that. Like, we cannot ever go to war with them again.
I'm not saying this. The admission has been made by Pakistan's own defense experts. The latest confession comes from Professor Dr. Zafar Nawaz Jaspal, a defense analyst at the School of International Relations at the Quaid-e-Azam University in Pakistani capital, Islamabad. Professor Zafar lists 4 areas where Islamabad is no match for India. These are hypersonic technology, MIRV tech for Agni series, artificial intelligence integration in military, and finally ballistic missile defense shield, which can eliminate any Pakistani missiles. He especially emphasizes on Modi government's focus on developing hypersonic missiles, with India periodically conducting successful tests. Back in 2020, India successfully conducted the test of its hypersonic tech demonstrator vehicle. Though such tests are usually kept secret, reports of another hypersonic missile tech test taking place in 2023 also came to light. Now, in 2024, India has joined the global elite.
Yes, sir.
The DRD.
India said we at the table now, and they only going to continue to get stronger. They're only going to continue to progress more. They're only going to continue to innovate at a rapid pace, and so you look 5 years from now, no telling what they got.
EU is also developing the hypersonic cruise missile under the Vishnu initiative. These are expected to go under production by late 2020s, and unlike traditional cruise missiles, the air-breathing hypersonic missiles function at speeds of Mach 5 or 6,000 kilometers per hour and more, and at ranges up to 1,000 kilometers. This makes them nearly impossible to intercept. This realization has terrified Pakistan due to its close proximity. Remember back in 2022, in a case of accidental misfiring, an Indian BrahMos missile beat all Pakistani air defenses before landing in a field. Indian BrahMos is a supersonic cruise missile that flies close to Mach 3, so imagine the damage Indian hypersonic missiles flying at Mach 5 can do. Pakistan's fears seem to be justified. If this was not enough, DRDO's long-term plan is to develop hypersonic missiles with double-digit Mach speeds over Mach 10, making it extremely difficult to detect, let alone intercept,
you ain't gonna stop that.
missile systems deployed by Islamabad. Indian hypersonic cruise missile will be available in both land-based and ship-based variants, making Bharat part of few global players that have operational hypersonic missile capabilities. India is also boosting its long-range cruise and ballistic missiles like the 2,000-kilometer range Nirbhay and the 400-kilometer range Pralay missiles, and extend the range of the indigenous Pinaka rocket artillery up to 300 kilometers. The Director General of Indian Army's Regiment of Artillery, Lieutenant General A. Kumar, had stated, quote, "Development work is also in progress by DRDO for hypersonic missiles. Our missile program is progressing well at the desired pace, wherein research and development is being carried out by DRDO to enhance the range, accuracy, and lethality of both ballistic and cruise missiles."
I'm telling you, they're not stopping, bro. They're not gonna stop innovating. They're not gonna stop progressing. They're not gonna stop continuing to make it even better, make the weapons even better, stronger, faster. Yeah, and I mean at this point, Pakistan just puts their hands up. It sounds like they just put their hands up and say we just can't compete with them. There's nothing that we can do. They're just too advanced for us at this point. So just put your hands up.
Unquote. Meanwhile, India's improved BMD or ballistic missile defense systems have also instilled fear across the border. Pakistani defense experts fear that Islamabad's missile stockpile could be useless to threaten India anymore, demonstrating the indigenous capability to defend against ballistic missiles of 5,000-kilometer class. DRDO successfully test-fired the Phase 2 ballistic missile defense system in July this year. The DRDO said in a statement right after the integrated test in Chandipur, quote, "The Phase 2 ALE endo-atmospheric missile is an indigenously developed two-stage solid-propelled ground-launched missile system meant for neutralizing many types of enemy ballistic missile threats in the altitude bracket of endo to low exo-atmospheric regions." Unquote. India has two-tier ballistic missile defense system, which includes the Prithvi air defense vehicle to intercept missiles at exo-atmospheric altitudes between 50 and 180 kilometers, while the Ashwin advanced air defense interceptors target missiles within the atmosphere at altitudes ranging from 20 to 40 kilometers. In response to India's ever-evolving BMD capabilities and their deployment near the northern border with Pakistan, Islamabad also conducted a training launch of Gauri MRBM and a second test of its MIRV-capable missile Ababil after a gap of 6 years in 2023. However, this tech would soon be useless against the Indian BMD intercept.
So the Indian defense, not only do they have the hypersonic missile, their defense, Pakistan's missiles will be useless. Trying to get through India's defense. India's defense will catch it all, and so they wouldn't be able to strike India in any way. And I mean, at this point, I think India knows that as well as Pakistan. So India doesn't really look at Pakistan as a threat anymore. Maybe a nuisance, but not an actual threat.
Pakistani analysts are also worried about India perfecting the multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle or MIRV capabilities for its Agni series. MIRVs can be deployed on India's other ballistic missiles such as the submarine-launched K-15 Sagarika and the K-4 missiles. Dr. Jaspal also raised a stern warning while speaking to Pakistani media on AI integration in the Indian military, an area where Pakistan is far lagging behind New Delhi. So with the Chinese PLA also withdrawing and ending the border standoff with Indian military, this leaves Pakistan particularly vulnerable against India's military might. So do you agree that Pakistan is no match for Indian military advancements? Leave a comment with your opinion, hit the like button and subscribe to InConnect News.
I think at this point it's just absolutely clear as day. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just Pakistan wouldn't want that smoke. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. That's all we have. If you enjoyed, don't forget to smash subscribe, give the video a thumbs up. Check out the next one. See y'all next time.